Happy January, everybody. So on January 13th, we're going to be having the Wolf Moon, which is going to be in Cancer. And what I think is so interesting is that this moon is really a nod to self-reflection and to deep connection with your family. And even if you're not connected to your family, all the emotions and the feelings that you have towards the people who you refer to as your family. So many of us don't still have family, either because they're not here anymore, they've passed away, or you're just not in contact with them. But most of us have people in our lives that are like family, people that we've known for a long time, and they're in our group and their family. And it's really just about strengthening those connections and nurturing your inner home and your inner sanctuary of yourself. I really feel like January and Cancer together is really about allowing yourself to let the feelings come up, and about being emotionally vulnerable, to just giving permission to those feelings to arise. So many times we push them down. It's really important to participate in activities that allow for self-care, to allow yourself to snuggle on the couch with that fluffy blanket and read a book or watch some old movies, or even just take an extra nap or so. I think that it's all about recharging. So I'm going to pull a card for the month of January. I'm using my deck, which I'm hoping will be available for sale any day now. I'm going to have some links that you can purchase it in Amazon and even on my website. So I'm shuffling the cards like I always do. I usually shuffle them 3 times, but especially because this is January, the first of the month of the new year, I'm feeling called to sort of shake things up a little bit in the energy of my cards. And I'm going to pull some inspiration about what we need to be thinking about and feeling about in terms of allowing ourselves the permission to nurture ourselves, and to give ourselves the permission that self-care is actually doing something. So many of us feel as though, unless if we're pushing all the time, we get that message that we're not doing enough. So just like it's important to be productive, it's also important to unplug. I know that's socially, that's a big thing out there, unplugging with social media. But sometimes it's about unplugging from everything around us and tuning into family. So I'm pulling out this card. This is the card. So my cards all are associated with a chapter, and in my book, Trust Your Intuition. And I want you just to take a second and just like look at this card and see what it brings up for you. And this card is really all about the universe, as I depicted over here in the moon and then the earth, sends us messages. And the water is symbolizing emotions. So it's about the universe sending us message, and it might even be emotional or feeling as though we're vulnerable, which is so perfect for what I was just talking about. And our job is to actually listen. And when I think about this card, it's about feeling as though things are unattainable for you, and that we have to let go of that notion, that story in our voice, and instead allow ourselves to be proud of the things that we have accomplished, and plant seeds for where you would like to go next and what you'd like to see happen. create that vision in your mind, allow it to come to your mind's eye, and call that into your future moment. Happy January.